Hey there friends, it's Laurie and I am so happy you stopped by. Today I'm sharing 3 patriotic DIYs. I made a flag and succulent planter, a red, white, and blue solar jar set, and a 1776 house. I did use mostly Dollar Tree supplies to help keep the costs down, and as always, I hope you have fun crafting with me, so let's get busy. Getting started, I'm using a total of 3 of the 5-inch wooden crates from the Dollar Tree. I'm using some E6000, I matched up the stripes, and I'm attaching them side by side. To help hold them in place, I'm using 2 pieces of painter's tape. When I was done, I then gave the E6000 plenty of time to set up. I'm painting the top and the bottom stripe with my red acrylic paint. I painted just a bit inside one of the crates and the other side will be hidden. I painted both sides, the ends, and the bottom. With that complete, I'm painting the last 2 stripes with my white acrylic paint. You can always leave your planter flat, but I'm raising mine up using 6 medium-sized wooden beads. I used the same white acrylic paint and I gave them all a coat. I turned the crates over, added 6 dots of E6000 and attached the beads. I have them all in place and I let them set up for a few hours. I painted my 3rd crate with navy blue acrylic paint. I'm adding on foam stars and mine came from the craft department at Walmart. I'm painting 18 and I used the same white paint and gave them a coat. I'm attaching each of the stars onto the crate using my E6000. As I was adding them, I did my best to keep the stars straight and lined one up under the other. I'm filling in 2 of the crates using some Dollar Tree white floral foam. I need 2 pieces, so I used my knife and cut it in half. Using my glue gun, I attached 1 piece of foam in the crate with the stars. I added my 2nd piece into the crate with the paint on the inside. I want to hide the white foam in the crates, so I'm using the same blue and red paint to cover it. I'm adding 5 Dollar Tree succulents into my Patriotic planter. You can add them in as is, but I thought it would be fun to paint them in patriotic colors. I used the same red, white, and blue acrylic paints, and when they were dry, I added on some accents. I'm adding 2 of the succulents into the star crate and 3 into the red and white stripe. The white floral foam is dense, so once you push the succulents in, they stay in place. I'm now attaching my 2 pieces together, adding some E6000 around the top edge of the empty crate. To finish up, I'm using a patriotic star from this Dollar Tree pack. I removed the ribbons, trimmed the wand, and placed it behind the succulents. Now that I'm done, I think this makes a pretty and unique piece of patriotic decor. If you're new to my channel, please consider clicking on that little red subscribe button below and leaving me a thumbs up. To my returning friends, I'm always so happy to see you, and I can't wait to chat with everyone down below in the comments. Getting started, I'm using 3 glass candle jars from the Dollar Tree. I'm removing the lids, and I'll save them for later. I'm covering all 3 of them with sand. I have the red and the white from the Dollar Tree, but I need to make the blue. To do that, I'm using some blue food coloring. I placed enough white sand into a container that will cover the jar, and then I added in the blue food coloring. I then blended it all together until I had a pretty blue. Now that I'm done, it's time to attach the red, white, and blue sand onto the jars. I'm using matte Mod Podge, and to keep down the mess, a paper plate. I'm starting with the red sand, and I'm first adding an even and a thick coat of Mod Podge around the jar. Then all I did was cover it with the red sand. As I was adding it, I did my best to evenly coat it. Now that I'm done, I'm covering my next jar with the white sand. I'm making mine Patriotic jars, but you can always change up the colors and make them for any season. With those 2 complete, I'm now finishing up and making my blue jar. I let the Mod Podge dry completely, and now to help hold the sand in place, I'm using a matte clear coat. I turned my jars upside down and gave each a generous coat. I'm accenting the center of my jars with a 7/8 inch buffalo check ribbon, and mine came from Michael's. I first wrapped it around the jar and then cut it to size. I attached it by first adding a dot of hot glue and then placing down one end of my ribbon. I added a dot of hot glue onto the back and then attached the 2 ends together on the front. With my red jar wrapped in ribbon, I'm adding a simple star accent onto each. There are different sizes in this Dollar Tree pack. I'm using the largest red, white, and blue. Using my glue gun, I'm attaching the red star onto my jar, hiding the 2 ribbon ends. I then finished up adding the white star onto the white jar and the blue star onto the blue jar. With all the stars attached, I'm now adding the lids back onto the jars. What I really like about these is if you don't want to add anything to the top, you can sit LED candles inside. I'm using the same buffalo check ribbon, and I'm making a simple small bow. When I was done, I cut both of the tails off at an angle. I then finished up making 2 more. To attach them, I added some hot glue onto the jars just below the lid. To finish up, I'm using 3 of the Dollar Tree solar lights. I only need the top, so I removed all 3 from their stakes. This was the easiest part of the whole DIY. I placed one onto the top of each jar. I placed them on a sunny windowsill and I let Mother Nature do the rest. To make my 1776 house, I'm starting with a wooden Dollar Tree house. But instead of having to buy one each time I need it, I used it as a template and I cut some out of scrap wood. Some of the house will be exposed, so I gave it a complete coat of khaki acrylic paint. I'm covering the front of the house with this pretty patriotic star fabric that I had on hand. I cut a piece out just a bit larger in the shape of the house. Attaching it to the wood, you can use Mod Podge. I never have the best luck, so I'm using a glue stick. I added on a generous amount and then attached the fabric. Once I had the fabric in place, I then pressed it down onto the wood so it was flat. The glue dried quickly, and so I'm turning the house over and cutting away the extra fabric with my blade. I'm giving my house a roof, and I'm using some of the wooden clothespins from the Dollar Tree. I'm using 6 and I pulled them all apart. I'm attaching my clothespins together using E6000. To make the roof, I'm using the bumpy sides of the clothespins. I added E6000 to the flat end on one, then placed the flat end of my second clothespin on top of it. After adding the glue and attaching the clothespins together, I made sure they were all the same length. I gave them time to set up and made sure they were completely dry. And now I'm painting them with my deep burgundy acrylic paint. They dried to such a pretty color, and now I'm attaching them to the roof. I added E6000 to the top of the house and attached my first clothespin. I added E6000 to the side of that clothespin and then attached my second. I then added the 2 clothespins to the other side. I added on more E6000 and attached the last 2 to the front. I'm adding on the year 1776 and I'm using some numbers that I already had on hand. I don't want them to be gold, so I used the same acrylic paint as the roof. My numbers are super sticky, so I attached them directly onto the fabric. I'm adding a star accent to the top of my house, and I'm using one from the Dollar Tree, and I painted it the same base color as I did on the house. I added some E6000 onto the back of the star and then attached it to the house. To finish up, I'm using some of the Dollar Tree jute. I'm wrapping it around the house 2 times and then tying it off in a bow. I added a dot of hot glue onto the back to help hold the jute in place, and when I was done, this cute 1776 patriotic house is complete. Here we are at the end of the video, and if you've made it this far, I want to say thank you so much. I hope you had fun crafting with me, and if you're new to my channel, please consider clicking on that little red subscribe button below. I'll leave some playlists at the end in case you're looking for more seasonal home decor and wreath ideas. My wish for you is to stay safe, have an amazing day, And until next time, bye everybody.